Hey yo, what up PAC players? I'm Insane. It's my first video on Prophecy. I want to get into it with you guys, but I've been playing this game for a little bit. I'm at 6k MMR right now. I've been grinding that ranked a little bit. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I haven't seen too many YouTube videos, but I already want to switch it up. I want to show you guys some of the less common builds up in the game. I want to flip it up on people in rank. You can still win with some fun builds, and I want to show you something here with Thanatos. We're playing a Thanatos game. Thanatos is really strong in the early game, especially if you get a Bakasura. I mean, Ankh of the Earth as well is a really good item. A lot of people would lock for that item. Me? Hell nah, because this game's all about just beating people with the traits that they don't use. So that's my plan going into this game. So I'm not gonna lock in the beginning and grab one of those starting traits or items. I need to get my team out and then look at what, all these homies up in this game ain't going for this, so they're gonna drop them with this, then a little bit of this, a little bit from the left, So if we win this first round, it's always a good start. You always want your HP up at the beginning of this game, but it's not always like that. If you're playing the mage like a Zeus, you usually start with no health, and then you gotta build your way up. There's a hero in this game, and then Athena, so healing is going to be an issue in this game, so I'm keeping that in the back of my mind, like, oh, how am I going to handle all those healers? So I think I want to get the Minotaur because he's, in my opinion, better because there's 3-second stun at the start, but you see there's 7 remaining, so other people are already going for the Minotaur, so I grab the Tusk here just so I can get him to 5-star. Is what my plan is, because I want a guy to just soak up a bunch of damage while my assassins are doing the work in the back. It totally would have worked, if it wasn't Athena here. Just keeps ulting. Look how long that stun lasts on the Minotaur. My guy could even, by the time he could attack again, Athena already ulted again. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so I lose this early round to Athena, but whatever. Got 2 upgrades, boom, boom, just like that. That's the turn and done. Easy, ready up, let's go. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the traits here, see what people are going for, and see that people are already picking up on that poison. When they see a Thanatos in the game, they want that poison. It's like, nah. Thanatos and the Hera? Sorry, boys. Poison, everybody's gonna be looking for them poisons, Vigor is really good on Thanatos too. It's not very common people pick up Vigor, even though it's really strong. Because Thanatos, he heals off his lifesteal, but when people are beating him down because he's CC'd, then he ain't healing. That's a problem. When you're playing with Thanatos, like I am, I kind of want Thanatos to be the one dropping all the damage. I want him to be the carry, And if you want him to be a carry, you definitely want another assassin right beside him. You don't want all the attention on him. He needs to have friends, He needs to have friends, or else he just gets popped in the back, A lot of people just play Thanatos strong early game, and then he just gets popped in the back. Who cares? Who cares what he's up to? You know what I mean? Thunder? Thunder is what it's all about. You get a couple of luck with that, drop their health quick. Thunder procs a lot. Elite is good because Thanatos is always getting CC'd in the back. Most people always put a unit that can CC Thanatos. Usually like an Alpa. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not Greek, okay? But people usually put him up in the bag, or the spiders in the bag, so he's always getting CC'd. So Elite, at least Elite 2 on Thanatos is pretty dope. Or any assassin player, honestly. If there's Elite in the game, it's pretty good. And Elite's extremely good against Zeus, especially in a Zeus game where he's going for silence. So it strikes 3 times, silence you the first time, the next strike, bounce back, hit yourself, kill yourself, boy. Like fans, don't kill yourself, but I want Zeus to kill himself. You know what I mean? Technically he can't die, he's a god, but dying in this game. So I'm like, do I want this, mother? Nah, I don't. I see the Hachi man, like he's better. The CC immunity can counter Sobek because he likes to run up and toss homies up in the back. Sobek the whole up in there. It's like, oh, I see you up in the corner over there. Yo, let me just yank you out. Bam! Throws you out of that, and I don't want that to happen. So, but the thing that sucks about Hatch is that he gets the mana so slowly, if he doesn't have a wisdom or something, that Sobek is just gonna be tossing him all around until finally he gets it up. You know, you see Sobek run up and you try to toss him. He's like, oh nah, I ain't doing nothing. He ain't moving, immovable. You know, and you start popping him. Yeah, but Athena's ulting so, I don't know how Athena's ulting so much in this game. It's insane. So we just having a slap fight here. We both healing. She's got the wild and her ult and her passive. It's all healing. So I'm eyeing up the Sobek here. Sobek would be pretty nice to be tossing fools around, but you know, he's been picked up way too much. I see the Capri, I'm like, yeah, you know, I ain't got no little minions, so he works really well here. Plus he's really big and tanky, so the mirror on him, they'll bounce back on attacks. Silence would be dope on Thanatos, because you know, he's pretty smart with his ults. So he'll hit a lot of people and he'll silence them all up for a little bit for my team to get some punches in. And every time my team gets some punches in, you know we healing. You know what I'm saying? We're healing. I see this guy has poison up in this. I'm like, well, I already know I lost, so I don't really care about this game. He already has early poison. Thanatos, it's, you know, it's a wrap. The only way to beat his ass is if I just did more damage, but I ain't got any items on my team. I'm leveling up pretty fast, even though I'm behind curve on this turn. Just get my ass whooped, whatever, you know, whatever. I got my next turn on lock because of that, though, right? So I got my Capri, I got my mirror. I'm ready to go. I'm looking at Minotaur again. You never know. You never know. We need more tanks. But I decided to roll. You know, get that guy to 5-star. That's a plan. Rod of Rot would be really good in this game for my team. But as you see, I have nobody on my team to apply that item. So I just can't use it. Blood is definitely a trait that nobody takes. And if you have lifesteal, you're shooting a lot, so you're gonna be soaking up some of that damage. So Hachima, his ult gives him attack speed, as you see in the right corner, increased attack speed. So 20 and then 25, right? I think I only gave him the 2-star in this game, so he went up to 25 incoming attack speed, and you popping people, you getting that blood, you know, you getting some damage out. You know what I mean? So blood is actually underrated. Like you taking away their damage, so they slapping and you busting yours up. Like really good with Nazumi with like that item that allows you to attack multiple times. Like really good with her, because she's a slow attacker, but she's just every single attack is 3 attacks, and then she's soaking up all that damage up every time the blood procs. It's really strong. It can be. Maybe one day I'll bust out a game with a blood build and you'll be like, oh snap, blood is crazy. But for now, that ain't gonna happen. So I got the silence, which is really good for my ults, but I still have nobody on my squad that can apply the silence. So I can't roll level up by the silence, and I need to stay up on my levels. You know, that my build depends on it. I need to get my units out. I'm looking to get to level 8 so I can start seeing some of the actual strong units. And I'm thinking of rolling or opportunists. I just got the silence. Increased damage against crowd control targets. Yeah, it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer, but I took a while to decide on it. But it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer. Obviously I want to put opportunists on. One of my units are actually going to be doing damage. That's why I'm like, oh no, who do I put it on? Yeah, my Bakasura has freaking evasion on him. I would love evasion early in this game because when everybody's going for poison, if I'm not healing, at least I'm dodging, you know? If I'm not healing, at least I'm dodging. You can't get the poison on me if I'm dodging. You see? That's how you counter poison. You get evasion. So I'm looking for evasions. I need evasion, at least 4 evasion. 2 evasion is pretty good. 4 evasion, that keeps Thanatos alive. If you ain't hitting me, then I'm healing. You know what I mean? My team's healing. That's my passive. Your passives are really important in this game. So we see the Alpa. I don't know how to say his name properly. And I see the thunder silence on the freaking zombies exploding. They punch, trigger thunder, and then explode. You know, that's damage, boy. I'm willing to freaking wait it out. I'm willing to be weaker for a round to get that up. I'm thinking about putting an item on Bakasura, and I was like, nah. I see the Sure Strike Slasher, and I'm like, oh well. I see there's 6 evasions in the game. I only got 1, so somebody else is going evasion. So I'm definitely need one person on my team to be making sure they're getting getting that damage in. I need one person at least on my team to be getting in the damage in on the evasion guy, because we want him out. We want that evasion. Yeah, we want him out. Can't just let him have free run with the evasion. You see that silence just drop their whole squad with that damage and that silence. Boom. Thor feeling salty right now. He thought he was good in the corner. He's like, oh, I got a healer, got a dryad. Boom. Thanatos just dropped in. Just like, nah. She ain't casting, you ain't doing nothing because you dead. You dead, son. So I got the level 2 Capri. You know, that's what I want. That's what I want. Him tanky, so he gets the mirror reflect damage off and then he revive. It's not really good combo to have pets with revive. I get armor piercing here just to give Bakasura more damage. Like, there's way better items I could put on Bakasura, especially the item that allows you to hit multiple targets at once. That's what I was really looking for, that trident stat or whatever the heck it is, but I haven't seen it yet, you know. And this item is really good regardless. Yeah, anybody that's high defense in the back, they try to put somebody high defense in the back to stall your assassins. Well, Bakasura is like, at what defense? Boom, pierce, boom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I see a soul back. I'm like, alright, we're gonna have a nice toss fight again. You know, you can toss anyone. Alpa and my Hachiman, don't matter. They're both tanky. They both can handle that. But I was wrong. He got tossed. He got the alt help, and he just got. He got the alt help, and he just got fucking thrown across the map, just finished like that. I underestimated him. I mean, he's the one with the poison, so he's countering me right now. I ain't got my evasion up, so there's nothing much I can do against him. You know, you go down early in the game, but it's whatever. I'm on pace. I know I'm good. You know, you play this many games, you know that it's fine. You can't even die in this game before round 15. That's a little tip for you. Even if you were AFK the whole game, you ain't dying before round 15. You need at least 2 people to die at the same time. You ain't dying until after at least round 15. So you lose as much health as you goddamn want. It doesn't matter. As long as you squad up, you come back. I'm thinking about that poison too. You know, make it so less people getting poison and I get it. Do the magical damage, but I don't know. It wouldn't add to my damage. I'm thinking about my Thanatos. How can I make my Thanatos drop the deeps? I know I need that evasion to start winning games. I'm looking at the Hachiman, like, how he's good. He's got the blood, but I don't think he has no blood on, but he has the thunder. So I definitely want to carry with the Hachiman. And I don't know if I want to keep him. So that's why I'm thinking about if I should lock for him or not. I don't know if I want to keep him. He's nice on crowd control up in the back, but who else is in my back? Alpash, Alpak? I don't know. But he's up in the back. He's tanky. He can handle things out on his own. You know what I mean? You don't need Hachi Man with this slow ass Alton going on. But they make a good team. Either they both don't die. They handle the assassin, no problem. My team's up in the back. They just drop in them deeps. Like Thanatos is popping off. That's the thunder. Look at the magic damage. A little bit of physical damage. Look at the magic damage. Alt and thunder. That's what that is. Bakasura, you know, look at him. He's like, what defense? Hard red. He's popping people. Those are crits. Boom, boom. You know? I see the opportunist. Who has silence when they drop on people? Oh, is that Thanatos? Thanatos is silencing you when he drops on him. Now then the opportunist freaking doubling that damage. Yeah. And I got the alpaca over here. His zombies are exploding. They're silencing everybody. It's a party for my Thanatos now. Once I get that opportunist online. So I'm looking at the corner right now because you know, see the Sobek, so I put the Hachiman in the back corner. Like hopefully he gets his ult off before he gets yeeted like last time. He got tossed across the room. So I'm hoping he gets his ult off first, but you know he didn't. He gets yeeted instantly, but he gets popped back. He's like, oh, he thought he was good, and then he got slapped. You know, they got hella healing, like spirit and double cast right now, 4 clarity, a ton of healing going on, and my team is just, it's like, heal as much as you want, I'm just gonna punch you in the face. Like, you can't heal, you can't cast, so what you gonna do? I want to hit you with the replay on this, on why I put Crackadan in the back. Alright, Crackadan turned to Crackadam up in this. Alright, you got the elite on, watch him run up, boom, boom, he's silenced right now. He's evading right now. He's silenced. He's pumping people in the face. Look at all this AoE damage they dropping on him. Look at her killing herself. Everybody, nobody's getting mana because they're all missing him. Every time, and they keep silencing him. So every time they hit him, they're killing themselves. Look how much damage he just did from just standing there, up in their face. None of them got their, they all had spirit. That's the only way they were casting. They all had spirit and wisdom, and they weren't getting no mana. And every time they did hit them, they were popping themselves in the face. Like this dude just, he ain't got no mirror. He ain't got no hot hands. He just walked up on them. Yeah, crazy damage. So I put the opportunist on him because, you know, he stuns people. But I see the Medusa, I'm like, Medusa also gets a bonus damage to people who are stunned. When she stuns them with her ult, she gets bonus damage when she starts popping them in the face. I see the Koka and whatever, I see the ultimate user, so I can grab him and then level up and then put him up in the game. It'll be really strong, especially if Hachiman gets his ult off. Then I don't have to worry about him getting knocked out of his ult or anything, you know, or silence. Just make sure he'll always get his ult off. So my team is looking pretty good. I think about putting the Medusa up in the front line so she doesn't miss her ult. I think that's a mistake that I made. I should have definitely put her up front in the line, but I wanted her up in the back to beat the dude that slides through. I just wanted him to slide through and then her ult him. But instead what happened is that they just popped him with their auto attacks, and then she misses her ult because she's so far behind. Like, she's so far away, she just misses her ult. So it's like, okay, whatever. Bakasura is dropping the deeps up in the back, you know. So I see the Legion helm. Do I need more evasion on this dude? No, I don't. You know, crit him into the face as much as you want. I don't need him to be evading any longer because he does have elite on. So cast your spells on him. Do what you want. He's 5-star. He can take a lot of punishment. You know, 5-star with elite on is not what you want up in your face. So I finally got the blood up. Really good for Medusa, who has that item that allows her to attack twice. So she'll be stealing some damage, stunning. That's why I put her on the front line now, so she doesn't miss her ult again. She'll be stunning, doing damage. You know? And then I freeze for the King Arthur, of course. Who wouldn't do that? It's just a nice fun game. People getting yeeted around. My Bakasura ain't dying. This guy has anti-heal, but who you anti-healing? Who you anti-healing? You ain't hitting my Thanatos. You missing. You missing. Kokugan dropping the ults, knocking their whole team to the corner. You know, they're so back trying to yeet Bakasura away. Like, stop beating on my homies. You know, he don't care. He's got evasion too. They can't stop him from his damage up in the back line. That's the freaking power. That's the power. If I'm looking at King Arthur, I'm like, I have to have King Arthur. I know that people are gonna want to silence King Arthur, you know, and they want to kill him quickly. So I need to put him on the guy with evasion. Need to put him on the guy with evasion. You know, he's like, oh, you got a good tank, but he's a good tank. He was 2-star, but he's rezzing minions. He's rezzing minions. That's why you don't want pets when you're playing with him, with Capri or whatever his name is up in the front. I see the Radma. I'm grabbing all the legendaries. That was my tempo. That was my goal in the beginning of the game. I wanted to get to level 8, start finding the legendaries and throwing them into my team. You know, you're playing with random traits. You better have a strong squad up in the back, because if somebody comes with one of those actual strong combos, you're gonna be the one that's getting popped. This guy's just done. Look at that damage in that ult. His whole team disappeared from one ult. Thanatos is doing damage. Nobody on this team is dying. They got poison. What's poison got to do with anything? Nothing. Poison ain't doing nothing. So I got my Rama. I know I need to put him on one of my guys that's doing damage, and like, oh, I'm gonna lose a CC immunity, but whatever. Yeah, I put that on him. That's not a mistake. Putting it on him, I want him to survive because everybody on my team is gaining mana really slowly. So obviously I want him to survive. I'm looking at the other guy with the agility in the game, so I know I'm not going to change that Furious Axe yet, because I need somebody, especially Ramma, to not miss any attacks. Definitely get that damage out. Put Opportunist on him because people, he has the disarm. He'll be doing extra damage while people are CC'd and silenced from Thanatos' ult. And then his ult, that's mad damage. So I finally got the 4 evasion. 4 evasion is gonna do a lot. I saw the Sobek in this game, but I'm just like, Ramma doesn't need to care, right? He's probably gonna get his ult off, he just jump up, you know. But I definitely should have moved Ramma out of the corner, but I got lucky. Sobek ran for somebody else, you know. And because I saw that, I'm like, oh, well, okay. Well then, if he's gonna be yeeting the wrong people, then I don't have to worry too much, you know. Look at the Thanatos damage. Look at the Thanatos magic damage. That's insane. That guy has opportunists to do more damage against people with crowd control, and I got the counter for that. Elite is a counter for that. If you don't know, now you know. Opportunist countered by Elite. Straight up. That's what I got. I'm elite. This build is elite. It's all about Thanatos dropping the freaking mad stacks. All Thanatos' only job is the ult. Like, his only job, the punch, ult. Silence them all up, let my team pick up. You know, my team, you look at my team, you're like, ooh, who's got the damage on my team? Like, they're not big damage, but they're enough. I look at the Artemis. I'm looking at Alpaj. I see 0 remaining. He's a 1-star Alpaj. 0 remaining. Obviously, I'm gonna make this trade. Obviously. There's no way I'm getting Alpaj to another star. He's such a contested pick. He's really good even at 1 star. But in Artemis, at least I'll be able to get Artemis up, get him stronger. His pig stuns, drops silence. Like, it's a big, really big nuisance in the game. And the more auto attack damage I got out here is good for my team, you know. Just look at his team just disappear. Like, what happened to his team? Thanatos is #1 on my damage charts. How often do you see a Thanatos #1 on your damage charts in your games? As soon as everybody's level 9, Thanatos is always just like CC dead. That's usually the game. This guy had a 2-star Huyi. A 2-star Huyi. Who you hitting though? 4 evasion. Who you hitting? You hitting nobody. That's what's up. I got the level 2. I'm looking at Achilles. I'm like, yo, but no. Achilles ain't gonna make my team stronger. I want more. I want keep my Medusa. I want my people popping people up in the back. I'm looking at that Thunder. I'm looking at that Elite. But I know that's not what I need. I know what I need is Opportunists. You know? In the meanwhile, for Silence, maybe, but I want that Opportunist. I'll freeze for the Artemis too, because the reason why I got him, because I'd be able to level him up over the Alpac, so it makes no sense if I just keep him 1-star. Well, I traded him for the Artemis, for the freaking Artemis, and I keep him 1-star? Nah, that makes no sense. I need to at least get him 2-star to make it worthwhile. So that's why I freeze, and I'm losing 2 gold there, but it's worth it to me. I think it's important to get him 2-star to make, before other people pick him up. So their Arthur got a really good ult there. But look at this damage that my team's doing. Look at the breakdancing up in the back. Look at the Thanatos when he just drops. Like, are you guys checking out the Thanatos when he drops in on their team? Their whole team disappears. And that's just 2 Opportunists. That damage is all Opportunists. He's doing damage like he's a mage. With no mage items. So I got my Narcissistic Mirror up. Really good for my Arthur. He's dodging, he's evading, and when people do hit him with a silence or whatever the heck, they're doing damage to themselves like ×2. I don't know how good it is with if you already have Elite on the character, but I figured it adds extra damage. I don't know exactly. I'm not too sure about that, but I think so. So I'm looking at this guy, he's got the poison, he's got Spirit, so he doesn't care that he's missing my units because he's got the Wild and Spirit. I have the Caprakan for my anti-heal. I'm looking at Ramma in the corner. I'm like, I should definitely move him because he's got the Sobek. But last time he ran up and he grabbed the wrong guy. This time, no. He did Ramma, wrecked him. Boom, he's done. You know? So I was pretty sad about that. So, and as you see, Ramma was actually a big part of the damage up in the back. And they just slowly beat me down. They got their health recovering pretty fast. They got the true damage. Evasion don't do nothing to that. You know, his Cal, whatever the heck, he's doing damage. Their Alpac on top of the charts. Look how much true damage the Geb did. All my team's running up into him and just getting wrecked. I'm like, Artemis, you get yeeted, it's fine. You know what I mean? He'll get his pet out. He'll be fine. I only got the 4th Opportunist. I'm looking at where is the silence I can get rid of for the Opportunist, because this is what I've been wanting the whole game. He only silences 1 unit, so he doesn't need that. You know, Opportunist more. I don't know if Opportunist works with Elite. Like if he's silenced and people are doing damage to him, will the Elite make the will the Opportunist make the Elite do more damage? I'm not too sure about that, and I can't confirm it. But if it does work like that, that's dope. So what's important in this game is that my Kalkin alts. That's just important in this game. On top of the elite, I put another mirror on this guy, so he's reflecting damage like crazy. I know Opportunist adds damage to his mirror, magic mirror reflect, if he has CC on him. And my Hu Yi is just doing work. Their whole team is like all mixed up together, so my Hu Yi is doing work. You know, the mage alt comes out real late, but it's still enough. Look at all those pets. The Ramma, you know, he's doing damage, like 3k damage. This is why I needed Ramma alive. Like, you see Hu Yi 8k damage, like, oh dang, Hu Yi doing all the damage. But Ramma is also really important for me to get the damage out in this game. Soul Cleave, definitely need Soul Cleave. You see how tanky their team is. I can't pass it up. Thinking about who would be the best to use it. I'm thinking Kabrakan. I want Artemis to keep his pets really big, and I go for the Kulkin. I mean, that's obviously a better idea to have him with the Soul Cleave. I mean, I want the Kabrakan to not get one shot by their mage, so he can get the anti-heal on, because they all have wild, and it's really important I get anti-heal on. So I put it onto my Kalkukan, or whatever the heck. I don't move, I stay in the same formation. I worked last time. I think this was a mistake. Because I wasn't looking at how much stronger his team got. You know what I mean? We'll see. You'll see what I mean. Like, watch this blast. Watch this blast through my team right now. Boom. My whole team. That did so much damage. 4k damage from that one ult. That was crazy. I think I'm having it nice and easy. I'm like, okay. I won again, you know. My Thanatos did 4k damage. 4k damage. I see the Hades hot hands. I'm like, yeah, Hades. Is that better than the mirror? I want everybody to reflect it. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. I mean, he died like instantly last game. He's only 1 star. Hey, I can't do the corner. So I move my team around and I try to spread up. All I want was my Kalkuren to get his ult off. He didn't get it off last time. Their team is gonna be stronger again this round. He's got the 6 wild. He's healing a lot. He's got the 4 poison. I'm not healing. You know, I guess 1 tick off. Doesn't matter how my. So his cuckoo. God damn. His cuckoo. Failing the names. His cuckoo gets his ult off first, and my whole team just disappears. You know, my cuckoo needs the ult. That's it. End story. My cuckoo needs the ult. If he doesn't ult, then it's done. So, the repositioning that I did failed me there. You know, I know that I need my cuckoo to ult. Looking at the Guan Yu, and most people would pick him up like, oh, you have a 1 star Kabrakan, but no, I know I need the anti-heal. I really want Guan Yu. I really want him. He's such a good unit, but I know I need the anti-heal. I know that he'll get his ult off 1 game, and that's all I need. I definitely need to move my team around because my cuckoo got laser targeted. So I tried to stack my team up on the right side, so their cuckoo will be like, oh, I have to ult all these fools up in the corner. That's what my thinking is. And then I put Bakasura a little bit away from my Thanatos, so they both don't get beaten up by the same thing. So at least one of them will survive. You know, Ramma gets yeeted into the corner, but look, my cuckoo's alive. Boom, he got his ult off. We're right onto their back line. right onto their backline. Their exposed asses had just got Cuckoo ulted, and then my Hu-Yi is already doing work up in the front. All my tanks are keeping all my guys safe. It was easy win. Thanatos, look at the damage. Look at the gosh darn damage from a Thanatos. How often do you see Thanatos dropping the most damage in the game? You know, how often do you see that? A Cuckoo ult though, boom, their whole backline disappeared. He missed the whole front line. He's just like, nope. Laser sighted their backline. Look how tanky, look how much they were healing, look how tanky they were. It's crazy, eh? My Cuckoo was dodging attacks, that's why you need the evasion. You would have been dead. Look at the suns in this game. The CC times. It's crazy. His Cuckoo got melted by mine. That's why he lost it. He didn't get his ult off, so he had no chance. The whole backline got wrecked. My Ramla got yeeted and he got wrecked, but I knew all I needed was my Cuckoo. Yeah, so that's how you do it with evasion, opportunist, blood, silence game. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed. I decided to just voice over this whole game, have my own music playing in the back. Tell me if you want to see hear the game music instead. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. Drop a like, drop a comment, let me know. Holler at me up in the game. I'll be seeing y'all. I'm Sinsane, y'all. Let's go.